Hello and a very warm welcome. I'm Karishma Singh and you're watching our very special broadcast on Times Now with our Paralympic champions. Now we've already crossed the 25 medal mark in Paris, making this our best ever performance at the Games. And today I have four very special guests, medalists here with me, the para shooting contingent, starting with Avni Lakhera, the gold medalist, Mona, bronze medalist, Rubina, bronze medalist, and Manish, silver medalist. Firstly, thank you for being here and many congratulations to all of you. Avni, I want to start with you. Paralympic goals back to back. How do you do that? It's never easy. It shows what consistency and determination can bring about in an athlete. But tell us the secret behind all that you do.
First of all, thank you for having me. And it feels very nice to be able to win, gold medal for the country again. It was not my single effort; it was the whole team effort. And you have to do technical training, mental training, physical training, all required, and then only an athlete can be, a good, resilient athlete. And my whole team had played a really big role in this achievement, and especially my parents. They have been like super supportive, and it was kind of their dream which came true in Tokyo, and then it kind of stuck along here too. So I'm just happy that I was able to do it.
And Avni, I was just speaking to you before we started recording, and you were talking about graduating in law and now also doing your masters. It's not just sports, you're balancing both sports and academics.
Yeah, I think I started sports very early in life, and I was in school. And since then, giving 10th board exams and then 12th board exams, and then also doing law, which is again a professional degree, I kind of learned balance pretty early in life. So now it's kind of just going pretty smoothly, and I'm happy. In last time when I was here after winning Tokyo medals, I was saying I'm hoping that in 2024 I will have a degree and a couple of medals in my hand, and I think that kind of came true. And I think if you keep working hard and you know what your goals are, it is achievable.
From one Paralympic back-to-back medalist to another, Manish, gold in Tokyo, silver in Paris. आपका जो सपना है वो आप अच्छे तरीके से जी रहे हैं?
हाँ जी मैम, जो सपना था इस 10 मीटर एयर पिस्टल में मेडल लेने का, वो इस बार पूरा हुआ है. और इस इवेंट में मेडल लेने के लिए लगभग 8 साल से मैं मेहनत कर रहा हूँ इस इवेंट में लेने के लिए. और पिछली बार भी कर रही थी मेहनत, और रिज़ल्ट अच्छा था, क्वालिफिकेशन राउंड भी अच्छा था, फर्स्ट आया था मैं. लेकिन 7th पे बाहर हो गया था, तो काफ़ी जो पीड़ा जिसे बोलते हैं, दर्द जो होता है, वो उस टाइम पे था इस इवेंट का. और फाइनली आज मैं सिल्वर जीत पाया हूँ मैं इस इवेंट में.
Rubina, you had one goal, which was to make your idol proud, which those who don't know is India's Olympic medalist Gagan Narang sir. Now you've done that. What does this bronze medal mean to you, and what does it mean to him?
Actually, it's been a long year. I've waited for this medal. It's been 8 years, and last time I was in Tokyo, and same I came 7th in the finals. That was a disheartening moment for me, and then we realized that we have to work more hard and get this moment in my life. So my coach, my whole team, family supported me for this moment, and I finally got this. Feeling so appreciated.
And was Gagan Narang so happy?
Yeah, I didn't talk him right now. I hope he will be happy.
And मोना, आपसे जानना चाहूँगी, डेब्यू पैरालंपिक्स, नर्व्स होते हैं, प्रेशर फील होता है. एक जब वो पैरालंपिक्स में जाते हैं तो एक अलग होता है कि कंट्री को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं. वो सब बैलेंस करते हुए डेब्यू पे मेडल जीतना क्या मायने रखता है?
बहुत ज़्यादा मायने रखता है, क्योंकि प्रेशर था, बहुत सारा रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी था कि मैं पहली बार जा रही हूँ. बट मैं कॉन्फिडेंट थी कि मैं कर लूँगी, और मैं कर सकी.
और आपसे अगर बात करें तो दो लोगों का आपने बहुत ज़्यादा मिस किया, वो थे आपके बच्चे। मैंने पढ़ा था वो कह रहे थे कि मम्मा जीपीएस लगाओ और बस आप वापस आ जाओ घर, लेकिन अब जब आप मेडल के साथ उनसे मिलोगे, उनके साथ टाइम बिताओगे, तो शायद वो जो सारा एक सैक्रिफाइस था, इट विल ऑल बी वर्थ इट।
मेरा सेक्रीफाइस फिर भी मतलब मुझे पता है, लेकिन उन बच्चों ने जो सेक्रीफाइस किया है इतने कम एज में मम्मा को मतलब मम्मा से दूर रहना, मैं कोशिश करूँगी कि मैं उसे फुलफ़िल कर सकूँ अब, ताकि उन्हें कहीं पे भी लाइफ में ये फील नहीं हो कि मम्मा अपने मेडल के चक्कर में हमें छोड़ के चली गई थी। उन्हें अभी उस मेडल की इम्पोर्टेंस नहीं फील होगी, लेकिन आई एम श्योर कि वो आगे जाके ये ज़रूर कहेंगे कि उन्हें अपनी मम्मा पे प्राउड है।
Avni, coming back to you, I was obviously reading about you, and another interesting fact that I came across was that you dabbled in archery as well, and then you chose shooting. Could you talk to us about, what was the inspiration and who led you to become a shooter?
Yeah, so it was not like I did archery for a long time. It was just a one-day thing. Yeah, I went there, I tried. It was really hot that day, and archery is outdoors, so I was like, no, I can't do that. And 10-meter shooting range was indoors, so I was like, okay, that's easy. We went there after archery, and then it was difficult in the starting to be able to lift a rifle, which was around 5.5 kgs. But with the help of, the team there and all, I kind of lifted it, and the scores were decent at that time. So I was like, okay, let's try this. It was a summer vacation hobby in the starting. Nothing like, yeah, I want to do this, I want to make a career out of it. It was nothing like that. But eventually it started growing on me, and I started competing, I started playing matches, I started winning medals, and then it kind of, happened.
And did Abhinav Bindra have any role to play in it? He is India's first gold medalist in shooting. So did he have any role to play in it?
I mean, definitely. At that time, he was the only individual gold medalist from India, and that too, he was, he won the medal in 10-meter air rifle. So it was pretty inspiring. I also read his autobiography, and even if you start any sport, the first thing that comes to your mind is, I want to go to Olympics or Paralympics and win medals there. That is kind of pretty much the end goal for everyone, every athlete. So that was the same thing for me, and it was an inspiration because he was also a gold medalist in that event. So yeah.
And if there's one thing that Paralympics teach us is that how we can turn our disabilities into a superpower, win laurels for the country. With that, Rubina, I come to you. I mean, your disability makes it difficult for you to be steady on your feet, but you have been steady on the podium now, winning that bronze medal. I'm sure a lot of ups and downs, but if you can talk to us about the roller coaster of the journey that you've had.
I don't remember like such things that happens to me. बुरी चीज़ याद नहीं करनी चाहिए. And first of all, starting was normal. It was some of the roller coaster areas were there, but I never mind. I never look back to those wordings or things. I was just focused to my aim, and that's all motivated me. And finally, it is all about at present, wherever you are standing and supporting. My parents supported me. That is much enough for me for succeeding in my career. That's it. And it doesn't matter for me like somebody says anything. I just live my life my own.
And I think your medal is the best answer
Exactly.
to all those who were saying anything.
It doesn't matter for me. Yeah.
Mona, I want to come to you. You're also a Khelo India athlete. So how much has that helped you in your training and preparing for Paralympics?
अभी 3 महीने पहले मुझे खेलो इंडिया एथलीट एज अ मतलब अपॉर्चुनिटी मिला, एंड उससे मैं दिल्ली करनी सिंह में स्टे करके और प्रैक्टिस कर सकी. NCOE है तो उससे मुझे एमुनेशन वगैरह का सपोर्ट मिला, तो दैट हेल्प मी.
And Avni, I want to ask you, you were there in Tokyo, you won the gold medal, you're here in Paris again with the gold medal. In terms of government support, in terms of Sports Authority of India, what are the changes that you've seen, and how confident are you with the changing structure of para-athletes in our country?
I think there's been definitely an improvement from the last time, but I'm super thankful to the government side because this time also I was able to bring my personal coach, my personal physio there, which was needed because I was coming after an injury. So going through all that, and especially it requires your team there, and that was only made possible because of the support that Sai gave, the government gave, and that is how I was able to give my best there.
Rubina, you've also been a part of TOP scheme, Target Olympic Podium scheme. Tell us how that has been beneficial to you. Manish, आप भी टॉप्स में रहे हैं, तो आप दोनों से ही जानना चाहूँगी, रुबीना आप पहले, कि टॉप्स के कितने फ़ायदे आपने देखे हैं?
Starting say when we 2017 में I was in that scheme, and after that because of performance I have been out. After that Asian Games I have won the bronze medal. So from there that to this it's been a 7 to 8 months. It was a small time for that, but in this small time they have supported me a lot. Even I have in sudden arrangements में भी मैंने weapons मंगाई हैं, तो it's been a 1 to 2 weeks they have arranged all the funds and everything. So I'm very thankful to Top scheme also for that super arrangements.
Manish?
मैम मैं 2018 से टॉप्स में ही हूँ और अप्रोक्स 5 to 6 ईयर्स हो गया मुझे टॉप्स में। तो कभी भी ऐसा नहीं लगा कि कुछ सामान मंगवाना है, कुछ इक्विपमेंट्स मंगवाने हैं तो कहीं और जाने की बात है, या फिर तो टॉप्स में बोल देते हैं और तो जल्दी से सामान आ जाता है। और जो इनका फंडिंग का जो प्रोसेस है वो हालांकि थोड़ा सा लंबा है, लेकिन ये है कि हाँ डेफिनेटली हो जाता है वो। तो सारे अरेंजमेंट्स जो हैं हमारे सर देख लेते हैं और सारी चीज़ें अच्छी है।
मनीष, पेरिस 2024 आपके लिए थोड़ा इमोशनल भी था। आप अपने भाई के लिए खेल रहे थे, अनफॉर्चुनेटली ही पास्ड अवे। आपने मेडल भी उनको डेडिकेट किया। वो सबको ओवरकम करना, वो खेल को दोबारा शुरू करना और आज मेडल के साथ वापस आना, क्या मायने रखता है आपके लिए?
मैम जब उसकी डेथ हुई थी ना, तो लगभग 1 साल मेरा कोई मेडल भी नहीं था उस टाइम पे, और मैं अंदर से टूट लिया था। मेरा मन नहीं कर रहा था कि मैं शूटिंग भी करूं, या घर वालों के साथ भी रहने का मन नहीं था, क्योंकि मैं वहाँ पे जाता तो पेरेंट्स मुझे देख के और ज़्यादा इमोशनल हो जाते। तो ये सारी चीज़ें थी और अकेला हो गया था मैं, मतलब कोई नहीं था मेरी लाइफ में, एक टाइप से ऐसा हो गया था। हालांकि मेरे छोटे भाई बहन हैं, उनके सामने मैं रोता तो वो और भी ज़्यादा इमोशनली कनेक्ट थे मेरे से। तो पिछली बार जब मेडल आया था तो मुझे याद है हम लगभग पूरी रात नाचे थे हम, और अब की बार जाने से पहले भी यही सोच रहा था मैं, अगर बाय चांस मेरा मेडल आया, मेहनत करके गया था मैं, मेहनत में कोई कमी नहीं थी, तो यही सोच रहा था अगर मेरा मेडल आया तो वो रात मुझे वापसी याद आएगी, लेकिन वो है नहीं। तो पार्ट है मे भी लाइफ का, जीना तो पड़ता ही है फिर भी।
बिल्कुल। मोना, आपसे जानना चाहूँगी, एक्सेसिबिलिटी की जब हम बात करते हैं तो वो एक बहुत बड़ा रोल प्ले करता है पैरा एथलीट्स के लिए। तो एक्सेसिबिलिटी वाइज आपने भारत को बदलते हुए देखा है? आपको लगता है हम एक्सेसिबल फ्रेंडली हुए हैं? और अगर हुए हैं तो आपको लगता है कहीं ना कहीं वो आपके एक ट्रेनिंग मॉड्यूल पे भी इफेक्ट करता है पॉजिटिवली, कि आपको बाकी सब चीज़ों के बारे में नहीं सोचना है, सिर्फ खेलने के बारे में सोचना है, चाहे वो कैसे ट्रैवल करना है या एयरपोर्ट पे कैसे चेक इन होगा, वो सब चीज़ों को लेकर?
बिल्कुल। मैंने जब बेसिक्स ट्रेनिंग स्टार्ट की थी तो मैं जिस एकेडमी के ऊपर ट्रेनिंग करती थी वहाँ पे एक्सेसिबल वॉशरूम नहीं था। तो मुझे याद है जब मैं सुबह 9 बजे से शाम को 6 बजे तक ट्रेनिंग करती थी, मैं बहुत कम पानी पीती थी, बूंद बूंद करके पूरे दिन का आधा लीटर पानी पीती थी कि मुझे वॉशरूम जाने में प्रॉब्लम होगी। तो अभी जैसे जैसे एक्सेसिबल हो रहा है भारत, तो वो इम्प्रूवमेंट हम लोगों को बहुत हेल्पफुल आएगा, क्योंकि हमारे लिए हमारी लाइफ उसी एक्सेसिबिलिटी पे डिपेंड करेगी।
Avni, let's talk about, the Prime Minister wishing all of you, making time to call all of you individually, speaking to all of you. How does that feel? We are being told that he's, of course, going to meet the entire contingent as well very, very soon once everyone is here. So tell us a little about, what it makes you feel like when the Prime Minister is on the other line.
It is definitely exciting. It is one of the motivating factors why people go out there and give their 100%. For me too, because last time also when I had won a gold, we had a talk, we had a conversation, and he kind of motivated me to go out there and give my best in other events too, and I was able to win a bronze. And this time too, before going to Paris, we had a conversation online, and he kind of said that don't आप अपनी expectations को बोझ लेकर मत जाओ, अपनी ताकत बनाओ, and that kind of stayed with me, and it is kind of a quote that me and my coach talks about because so it's like inside thing when she says okay बोझ नहीं बनाना है, ताकत बनानी है, and that kind of helped me in going out there and winning medal.
Rubina, what would you say about this? Because, we covered the Olympics as well, and we were speaking to a couple of athletes, and I remember Manu telling us on Times Now that, athletes from other countries were surprised that they were talking to their Prime Minister, because it doesn't happen in many countries that the Prime Minister is calling the athletes and wishing them.
Same happened with me also. Some of the athletes were like, it's been a miracle or something very different thing that Prime Minister is talking with you guys, and that is I'm very thankful to him that he's with his busy schedules, he tried to reach out us and give some motivational speech and all, and give us console that we can do anything I feel, and that is like a very different part of our life. So I'm very thankful to him also.
And, we are talking a lot about what happened in Paris, but let's talk about what are you going to do now? And I'm talking about celebrations. I'm sure all four of you have plenty of celebrations planned. Avni, starting with you. What's on top of your agenda once you leave from Delhi?
I don't know. Let's see what's happening in Jaipur. I'm still
You
not...
want to be surprised?
Yeah.
मोना, आप तो मुझे बता ही रही थी कि कहाँ आपके फेलिसिटेशंस प्लान्ड है, तो काफी लंबे हफ्ते होने वाले हैं आपके.
हाँ, मैं सोच रही हूँ बस जल्दी से ये फ्री हो जाए तो मैं अपने बच्चों के साथ थोड़ा सा टाइम स्पेंड कर सकूँ.
Rubina, what is the first thing you want to do? I know when you train for Paralympics, it's always very tough. There is a strict discipline, there is a strict diet of what you want to do, what you have to eat. So are you going to take a break from all of that for a bit?
Obviously.
And what is the first thing that you're going to eat?
दाल चावल. I'm craving for that, और माँ का हाथ का तो खाना खाना ही है. And finally I really want कि मैं space देख सकूँ खुद को, and I really want mental peace right now. I want to enjoy this medal with my coach, with my parents, and hopefully I want to be surprised.
You want to be surprised too, yes. मनीष, आपकी तो फैमिली शूटर्स की है, तो वहाँ पर उनको खुश करना आसान होता है या क्रिटिसिज्म आपको ज्यादा मिलता है कि सिल्वर क्यों आया, गोल्ड क्यों नहीं आया?
नहीं मैम, मेरी फैमिली शूटर्स की है. मेरे भाई शूटर है, बहन भी शूटर है, एशियन मेडलिस्ट हैं दोनों ही. तो ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता, उनको मेडल होता है, चाहे गोल्ड हुआ चाहे सिल्वर या ब्रॉन्ज, क्योंकि एफर्ट्स उस मेडल के लिए वहाँ पे पहुँचने में, वहाँ पे जाने में इतने हो जाते हैं. फिर जैसे अपने प्रधानमंत्री जी भी बोलते हैं कि भाई खेलने जाना वहाँ पे, ना कि बोझ लेके जाना वहाँ पे. परफॉर्मेंस अपनी जो है वही देनी है, ज़्यादा कुछ एक्स्ट्रा एफर्ट्स करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है लास्ट मोमेंट में. तो ये सारी चीज़ें हैं, और फैमिली अब शूटिंग को समझ रही है, अब समझ गई है वो पूरी तरीके से.
भी समझते हैं
हाँ, टेक्निकली भी मैंने अपनी फैमिली से शूटिंग करवाई थी, तो अच्छी शूटिंग जैसे बोलते हैं ना, वो करते हैं वो भी. तो मम्मी पापा दोनों से करवाई थी मैंने, तो पता नहीं क्या फैमिली में शूटिंग मतलब
अच्छी बात है ना, सब शूटर्स हैं साथ में. Last couple of questions to all of you. I mean, you've seen the support that people of India have had for Paralympics and for the Olympics as well. Avni, if you would have a message for the people who were, supporting you, who were cheering for you, like we are saying here, cheer for Bharat. So what would you say to them?
I just want to say thank you so much, everyone, for all the support, all the love, all the best wishes, good wishes. I just want to say that it means a lot to me. It means a lot to our whole contingent, especially Paralympians, because you know the support that we get, it inspires us and motivates us to go out there and you know do better. And this time I think it was a better result than last time, and I think if this support keeps coming, we'll see you know new records coming up in the future Paralympics.
And Avni, for those of us who lived the moment through you of seeing the national flag go up, of the national anthem being played, it feels goosebumps to us, but you standing there on the podium, being there on the podium, seeing that happen, can you describe it in words or at least try?
I don't think it is, you know, you can describe in words. It's a feeling that you can only feel, and if you are feeling it through the phone, you can imagine how people were feeling it when they were there, present there. I'm just happy that, you know, our national anthem was the first national anthem that got played there, and I'm just happy that I was able to be a part of that. And I just want to keep continuing it and, you know, keep bringing our national flag up. That's what I want.
Mona, Rubina, last words. When you win medals, when you get the recognition and accolades, does it motivate you to do even better for the country?
बिल्कुल सबका इतना सपोर्ट रहा है, सबने बहुत ब्लेसिंग्स दी है, बहुत विशेस दी है, तो वी आर थैंकफुल कि उनकी इन विशेस की वजह से हम लोग वहाँ पे अच्छा परफॉर्म कर पाए और हम आगे भी अच्छा करने के लिए पूरी तैयारी करके आएंगे।
रुबीना, अगर आप बताना चाहें, ये इंडिया का फ्लैग है, यहाँ पर उसको रिप्रेजेंट करना क्या मायने रखता है?
It's a great feeling, and I'm like, you would not believe that I only love India. I don't like to roam या घूमना फिरना मुझे बाहर पसंद नहीं है ज़्यादा. I love my country, and especially it's all a blessings. Like we got the medal, and especially my parents were eagerly praying to the God, like she deserves it, she has to get this, and finally हमारी मेहनत कामयाब हुई है.
You dedicated the medal to the country and its people.
Yeah, especially country people and my coach also. Yeah.
मनीषा, आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे लोगों के लिए? आपके लास्ट वर्ड्स, आगे आने वाले टूर्नामेंट्स में भी आपसे अब एक्सपेक्टेशंस की जाएंगी, और तो कहीं ना कहीं एक एडेड सेंस ऑफ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी भी फील करते हैं?
मैम, रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज़ तो होती हैं, और मैं इतने सालों से खेल रहा हूँ, इतने सालों से मतलब मेडल भी लेके आ रहा हूँ इंडिया के लिए, तो मुझे कहीं ना कहीं मुझे अच्छा लगता है कि हाँ, मैं अपने देश के लिए कुछ कर पाया मैं, और देश को आगे ले जाना हमारे हाथ में होता है। तो मैं यही सोचता हूँ कि जितना भी एफर्ट्स तू लगा सकता है या दे सकता है अपना, तो मैं अपना वो एफर्ट्स देता रहूँगा और देश के लिए मेडल जीतने की पूरी कोशिश करूँगा।
Thank you so much, all of you, for being here. I hope you enjoyed this conversation as much as we did on Times Now. Thank you so much for being here on Times Now. Stay tuned for more news and updates.